Hello, I'm Mark Beck.
And I'm Stephanie Thompson, and we're coming to you from Sunset Plaza.
And this is Selling Montana, a podcast about business, entrepreneurship, and right here in the Flathead County. We have a couple of guests with us. It's a little different format today. We've got Jordan Smallwood, a professional football player, right?
Thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you. And Presley Pritchard, influencer.
And trainer.
And trainer, yeah.
Thanks for coming, you guys.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, of course. So, Jordan, what brings you up to Montana?
Just training. I'm doing a lot of training. Me and my girlfriend's here, and she's been here for about a couple of years. Well, longer than a couple of years, but she told me to come out here and train, and I told her, I was like, you know what? I might as well come out here and do some work and sightsee as well. So she's showing me around Montana a lot.
Very good.
That's cool.
Where are you originally from?
I'm actually from Sacramento, California, and then I was raised in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And then from there, I live in Dallas, Texas right now. So she's been to Dallas a couple times, and she's seen that side, and now she wanted to show me this side of town. So
yeah,
it's nice.
Yeah, I've seen on social media. You guys were up hiking in Glacier. How was that?
It was really nice. The view was really beautiful and everything. The hike and everything was. It was long. The hike was long, but everything else was worth it.
Which hike did you guys do?
Which one was it?
Cracker Lake.
Cracker Lake.
Many Glacier.
Oh, okay.
It was like 14 miles total, and I was like, my feet was hurting.
My 7-year-old did it.
Yeah.
Come on, Jordan.
I had to do it. I was like, okay.
He's over here complaining.
I was. In my head, I was.
It's a different type of athleticism.
It is. Just walking and hiking and everything.
The elevation,
a lot of people
too.
are used to it. Yeah, but I wasn't used to it. So.
Yeah. Have you been up in the mountains before?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so the elevation is a huge part of that.
Yeah, that was my first time. It was
cool. You probably can't drink as much either when you come up here.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, when I go
off of one cider.
Exactly.
One-sided, I was falling over. Yeah.
When I go down to Texas, my grandma lives down in Granbury, so outside of Dallas. But when I go down to Texas, I can drink like a fish. Like the elevation just changes your blood alcohol content,
and
like
then
the pressure.
Up here, I was
so that's why I went to Dallas with my girlfriends last year, and I'm like, this is not normal.
Yeah, in Brazil, I go down there, I get drunk, or I never get drunk. You can drink all night. It's ridiculous.
That's
Welcome
awesome.
to our family show.
Yeah, I love it.
So tell us. So you played in the NFL. You've played in the CFL.
Yes.
XFL.
Yes. So I played in the NFL with the Kansas City Chiefs, the 49ers, San Diego Chargers, which now is the LA Chargers. I was with them, and then I did a little bit with Detroit, and then I did the XFL. The LA Wildcats, and then from there, COVID happened, of course.
Yeah.
And then I had to find another, job, and so the CFL hit me up. Ottawa Red Blacks, had a career with them, and great organization, and so now I'm back home in the States and getting ready for the XFL that's coming back up again, and I'm excited for that.
And the CFL is actually older than the NFL, correct?
It is.
Yeah.
It actually is.
The only reason I have. My ex-wife's Canadian, so that's the only. I didn't even know there was a Canadian football league until I started dating her, and then I learned all. I'm like, oh my god,
the game is fun. The game is actually fun. I definitely enjoyed the game, how it's played, but I definitely wanted to come back to the States to play some football.
American football,
totally.
And I love my family too, so I wanted them to kind of see it as well. It's kind of hard to go over there in Canada.
Yeah. Totally.
Yep. Absolutely.
So the XFL, my husband was telling me that somebody with WWE started it.
Yeah. And WWE was kind of part of the whole thing. And then now The Rock has it. Dwayne Johnson, he has it now. And so now he's making it just a football about family and everything.
Yeah,
and so I'm excited to be in that organization and try to make that impact on any team, actually. So it's just a great opportunity to have football again for just other athletes that are not in the NFL to have another professional career.
Cool. Very cool. Yeah, there's a lot of changes happening then with sports.
Yeah, no kidding.
Especially the teams moving around and
After COVID, you had to figure out how to just adjust life. A lot of people kind of fell off. A lot of people said, I'm not doing sports again, and that's just how life went. But for me, I was like, I'm gonna just keep going and I'm gonna see what happens.
Yeah, good for you. That's awesome.
Yeah, persevere.
So tell us a little bit about what you guys do in the Valley and what you bring to the community and everything.
Oh, go ahead. You want to say something?
Yeah, so I do personal training. I do all online coaching around here. I also do a lot of social media marketing, stuff like that on Instagram. So that's my main platform. And then obviously Jordan does some of that too with his Instagram and whatnot, being an athlete. But yeah, I offer all online coaching, and I have lots of clients that are around the Valley, from the Valley.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, it's been really dope. Just working together. We've been having a great opportunity to just kind of like blend in, my skill sets and lifestyle, her skill sets, lifestyle, and then it just kind of meshes together. And a lot of people enjoy that. So
power team.
Yeah,
power couple.
really cool.
Yeah, that is the power couple there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so now Jordan's doing a camp.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's doing that for the Valley here for the kids.
Just helping people out. Just wanted to give back, and it's something I love to do.
So it's a football camp for kids?
Yeah, for kids of all ages. From 10 and up, actually. And then people that want to go into that college, that next level, just want to get that opportunity to be noticed. And so I just try my best to help them and prepare for them. And, if they want to do it, they can. If they don't, then,
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, I would say, in Northwest Montana, you probably don't have a ton of opportunity to get in touch with a professional football player. So this is a pretty unique, unique
awesome.
one.
Yeah. When I heard you were doing that, that's awesome. Like,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Some other little kids came up to him the other day at the field and were like, "Can we have your autograph?" Didn't even know who he was, but they wanted it. It was cute.
Good after that one,
it was pretty cute.
Okay.
That builds you up there, a little pride.
Still want it in the world.
Before you know it, it's small enough town so people will recognize you before you know it. They'll be like, "Hey, there's the football guy."
Yeah. That's what you'll be known for first.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Totally.
I'll rather have that than any other bad name. So I like
football guy's girlfriend.
Oh, he was. What was it? There was a lady on the airplane who was like, "I know you."
Yeah.
And he was like, "What?" On the airplane on the way here.
Yeah, you're Presley's boyfriend. I was like,
he's like, "Who are you?"
I said, "Who are you?" Yeah. So I'm coming in. And it's just like, what? But I like it though. It's cool. I don't mind it.
Fun stuff. So you planning on being in the Valley? You planning on staying here for a while, or what's the thoughts?
Just over the summer. I plan on being here over the summer and getting some work in, and maybe towards the mid-August or end of August head back. So just right now, just kind of getting some work in, and working with her any way I can, and try to build up our clientele in fitness, because I also do fitness stuff as well. So just wanted to help, and she's also teaching me just little things too. So I definitely appreciate her for all those little things, and just build it up before I head back to Dallas and everything.
Yeah, I'm sure, Presley, you have a few tips for social media, like if you're trying to grow, especially that line of business.
Yeah, I'm teaching him all about online coaching too, so how to run that business and get everything set up.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So we were talking a little while ago about Instagram and Facebook, the algorithms. Why don't you repeat that a little bit? Because I found
algorithms,
like how you're getting, followers are tougher to acquire now.
Yeah, for sure. Like back in the day, it was a lot easier, I think. But how they're changing things, it's pretty impossible. Like there's new platforms. There's like TikTok, and there's always going to be something new. I've actually switched over to email marketing, which I think is like really awesome to have emails. It's definitely old school, but it works. So I've been doing that because the Instagram algorithm, it changes all the time. And like your
so frustrating.
Posts, you spend so much time putting in all this work to make something that's like creative and helpful for people. And it's free. And then you put it on there and only like 1,000 people see it out of your like 300 something thousand followers. And it's ridiculous.
And what's like the conversion rate of people that see it that actually go buy the product from you? I mean, do you know exact?
I mean, they have some insights on there. Usually from the ads, it'll tell you how many people click on it and went to your website, and then how many people purchased. But that's just more of like the Facebook advertising and the Pinterest advertising.
Mm-hmm. Do you know roughly what your conversion rate is on like when you post? How many purchases do you get in a year? Or?
I don't really know, because I don't get purchases over posts. I do all of my stuff personally. So I take the time to message every single person. I usually close most of my deals in the messages. Emails, messages, phone calls, so that I'm more like personalized. Because if I was going to have a personal trainer, I would want someone to get to know me too, not just sell me a plan and not know me.
Right.
So that's how I sell most of mine. But as far as the ads go, it does direct people to my website. And if they are there are people out there who are like, oh, this girl's a trainer, she looks good, I have $500 right here. Like, I'm just going to pay for this for the whole year, whatever. Yeah. So there are people who do that too.
Yeah. How many of your clients stick with you for 1 year?
Probably like 80-90% of them.
That's really good.
I would
That's
say
amazing.
the reason most clients don't sign up again is just financial aspect, especially like post-COVID. It's been, a lot harder for people. But during then, I think a lot more people realized that their health was so important. So they started actually investing in it. So I had a lot of people then. And then I also brought my prices down too with the way that everything is inflating right now. I wanted just for people to know that health is so important. So I brought my prices down. That's why they're way cheaper than a lot of the personal trainers.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. And you have a pretty good business model where you're able to reach more people, not being one-on-one constantly in the gym with them, right? Like you can
Exactly. Yeah. And then when you work for a gym, typically you have to pay them some type of rent or payment to be able to use the facility. So here you're paying $500 or more a month to a gym, and then your clients are paying you. But why pay that when you have clients you can just give plans and you can interact with them on the daily?
Of course. Yeah. No, it's a great concept. I really like it. So what's, I guess, anything we should know about in the future, like coming up, or any programs or any plans?
Any programs, any plans we got?
Any programs? No programs right now. I have all the same programs right now. I'm actually doing a summer challenge. So I'm going to be doing a challenge for every season. And the summer challenge actually went really well so far. It's my first one. I just launched it. All of my people started on the 5th. So all my people started. It's an 8-week transformation challenge. They take their photos. And then also the more people that I get, the more money you put in the pot. So people have a chance to actually win money, win prizes, supplements, a couple of the clothing companies I'm sponsored by. So,
That's awesome.
yeah, it'll be really cool. The summer challenge is going to be great. Then people actually like work harder when there's an incentive and some type of motivation there.
Totally. That's awesome.
I'm thinking, speaking of sponsors, we're not sponsored by Body Armor.
Oh, no.
Way to go, Jordan.
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I am.
Oh, you are. Oh.
I actually, that was not intentional.
Yeah.
Okay, not intentional.
We're just,
Not
we're just
intentional, but
drinking.
very
I was
cool.
thirsty, I was thirsty.
And also I have like 10 cases sitting in my
they just really like the product too.
That's awesome. Very
We're not
cool.
trying to get sued.
Strawberry lemonade. Very good.
Awesome.
Awesome. So how do people find out about your camp? And you said that you're having it today, so it must have already started.
We're having it today. It's on our Instagrams. It's on our platform. So I'm very excited
That's
to
awesome.
just go with the kids and help them out. So you can find us on Instagram. You can find me JSmalls_09, or you can find her Presley. So presleykp.fit. So you can find us anywhere. But we have the camps and details and everything at the fort. Is that
Kyler's place over at the fort.
Okay.
Evergreen.
That's something that I'm very excited, and shout out to Kyler because he really helped us out on that, and so he's a great guy, and I'm excited to work with him on that.
Cool. Who? I'm sorry, I'm missing this. Kyler at the fort. Tell us about this.
Kyler
Fort,
Blades. He runs the baseball. There's like a performance training place that he has over there. I never knew it existed.
Yeah,
like,
I have no
honestly.
idea what it is, and I'm
really?
shocked. Yeah.
No,
totally.
he runs it over there. I think it's mainly baseball because he played baseball, and I actually graduated high school with him in Whitefish.
Okay.
So he started this kind of like place over there. It's the Blades like APA. I'm not sure if you've seen it on Instagram or the ads.
Yeah,
I've seen them on
haven't.
Facebook ads.
Definitely
I mean, maybe
ads,
if you had a kid who played sports or something, it would be really algorithm-y and show it to you all the time. I always get shown it. But yeah, he has this place over there, and he does a lot of baseball training and then personal training in there, just his little own facility. And I reached out to him because he had reached out to me a while ago asking if I was interested in maybe doing some coaching or something like that. And then when Jordan got to town, I said, how about football? I know you do baseball, but how about also offering football?
And it was great.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It was easy.
Yeah, so it is local, and it's going through his place over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Can you tell us any pricing on any of this? Are you able to?
On the pricing wise, so for the camps, the camp is $250 per kid.
Okay.
And then of course you get the one-on-one sessions with me, which is $69. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the camp is going on for about 4 weeks. We have about 4 weeks.
Wow.
And a lot of kids can have opportunities to just kind of get that extra coaching, with the one-on-one if they want that outside of the camp. So I just try to make sure that, hey, there's a camp, and then there's also, if you want privacy and you don't want to be in the camp and you kind of just want to work one-on-one with me, then we can do that as well. So I usually
That's awesome.
That's really reasonable.
Yeah.
I can
Really
do it
reasonable.
any day, every day for the one-on-one sessions, but for the camp, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Very
Yeah.
cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, I really like that Kyler also has scholarships for as needed basis on there as well.
wow.
So some
That's
kids who
awesome.
can't
That just can't
financially afford it,
they're just
Yeah.
really
they
trying
can
their
still have the
best.
opportunity also.
That's so cool.
Gotta have those.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, you
that
do
was my
need
next
that.
question, actually.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
some of those kids are like the best.
Yeah.
honestly.
Seriously. Yeah. A lot of the kids that are successful in football and everything are definitely.
I know, growing up playing soccer, my mom could never afford any of the academies or camps or anything. So I was always on scholarship, but I took it way more seriously because I was lucky to be there.
Yeah, you were lucky to be there.
Totally.
So you take it more seriously.
Yeah. We find that with most of our guests, business, startups, anything like that, that we've had. The people that had to struggle and get through it were far superior because they had to struggle. That's what made them good.
Totally.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I just love everything. So positive. Heck yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Well, after 9 a.m. for me.
Oh yeah.
Are you not?
You're getting her in the gym early.
Yeah. So I've been. I'm an early morning person just because of football and everything.
Yeah,
she used to do it in her past with soccer and everything. But
And for firefighter stuff, like 6 a.m.
yeah, that is right. For firefighters.
But I didn't have to
But
work
she
out
stopped.
though.
She stopped though. She stopped doing
Yeah.
it. So like her body's used to it after 9 o'clock. For me, I like my best lifts and my best training is beforehand. So I'm just trying to slowly just get her back into that time. So it's working a little bit, but there's some days she's like,
except for we don't go to bed until so late because we're always watching Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh man, Netflix just drags you in.
Because we work all day, so like when we have like that quality time together, like we just want to stay up and just relax and enjoy each other's company. So then we look at the time, I'm like, oh, we have to wake up
Gotta
tomorrow.
get to the gym.
See, realtors are night owls. Like we do a lot of business between 6 and 10 p.m.
Really?
Really?
Yep.
I
We'll go show
was up
houses.
till 2 a.m. last night.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many offers I've written
Midnight.
between 10 and midnight. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, because you'll look at houses all evening, and then they go home, they have dinner, talk about it, and then they want you to write an offer at 11 o'clock at night. You know, so
then you're like, I'm up.
Makes
Let's
sense.
get it.
Yep.
Going. Okay.
Yep. So we're not. I'm definitely not an early morning gym. That's why I always would run into you at Fuel because I'm there at 10.
I know.
Yeah.
I told him that's
Like-
my peak performance time is like 10, 11 is when my body's like, oh, now I'm awake. I can actually lift weights now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt weak this morning.
Totally.
I'm trying to get her back to it. I'm proud of her though. She's working hard though.
So So what's give us some motivation. How do you get that? How do you get that motivation for first thing in the morning?
You know what? For me, I mean, just being up early all the time from the high school days. Like in high school, they had us up at 5 a.m. And then in college, as freshmen, you're up regardless before anybody. They're like, you're a freshman, you're up early.
Yeah,
So
you get
purely
the crappy
routine.
spot. Yeah.
routine. And so my body got so used to it that I'm like, you know what? I'll just get up early regardless. And so summer times, winter time, it don't matter. I'll get up. I'll knock all my stuff out. And I like to have my stuff done before a certain time. That way I feel like I've done a lot in a day.
Yeah.
And then anything else is extra. You know, if I want to go out and we go kick it and chill out and go for a hike, whatever, I know I got all the work done in the morning.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it. You know, that's how I get my stuff done. And the same way for football. If you do your football stuff early in the morning for practice and all that, the rest of the day as a professional athlete, you're off. You know? So it's kind of like, well, I'm used to it.
And
Yeah.
nap.
Sure.
Yeah.
And a nap.
A good nap comes in
He
there
can
too.
literally go nap for like 15, 30 minutes and be like, I feel so amazing.
Yeah.
And
The
if
same
I,
thing. I
Yep.
set
I
an
lay
alarm
down,
for 25
Yeah.
minutes.
No.
and then
I just need a little power
can't.
nap.
Yeah.
I got to have
Totally.
2-3 hour naps.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it
man.
can't. Oh, if I go 2 hours, I'm like done for the
I can't
day.
wake
I
up.
can't get up.
Crabby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, and I
mad.
feel sick.
Don't want to talk to nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wake up later because I don't like to nap.
15, 20 minutes though, I can do that
stuff.
for sure.
A quick power nap.
Totally.
No, he's crazy. He gets all his stuff done. Like when he's in Dallas, they're an hour ahead, right? He'll be there, I'll be here, and I would wake up 7 o'clock every single morning to get my kids to school because they go out here. And by the time 7 a.m. rolls around, I have a text from him. I have workout videos from him. He's up like 4:30.
Oh my
he does 2 workouts a day, and then he does all this stuff. I'm like, you're crazy.
Okay, I have a random question. What is the benefit of 2 workouts a day?
I was gonna ask that.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, for me,
I see people doing it.
Yeah, so for me, I do my like training as like heavy lifting in the morning times, and then like I also do like speed work, or I'll do other things that can help me with my football skills. And so when I get 2 workouts in, and I feel like I got my cardio in, I got my heavy lifting in, and then I just feel good. Like your body just feels really good about it. And then if you want to get extra, you know, then it's all benefits. You know what I mean? So you're like, I'm just want to go get a little extra work in. So for me, I like to split it up. That's why I don't feel like I'm stressing out about I got to lift heavy, and then I got to run, or I got to do anything. I could just I'll work out here, take a break, come back and do another workout at another certain time for about an hour. And then if I want to do extra work beyond that, then I can. But other than that, I at least want to get 2 workouts in.
I've just always heard for every time I've like worked out with a trainer, they're like, you need rest days. And then I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, you definitely need rest days.
But when you exercise, when you work out, like it gives you a lot of energy. And
Yeah.
so
Oh,
I guess
totally.
I love to like work out and then like go on a hike or go on a walk or whatever, because you have all that energy. You're like, from the morning, you know.
Yeah, totally.
And then if you have time to recreate or like, I don't know, get on the boat, go surfing, whatever.
Yeah, totally.
It is nice. Yeah, I guess it just depends on your goals. Because if I go, I'm doing it all at once because I'm not coming back. I'm the kind of person, I'm like, I'll come back later and do that. And then 5 o'clock rolls around, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing cardio today. I have to do it like right after. But no, hiking and biking, that kind of stuff's a little bit different because that's fun. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
And I like hiking because you get the views.
Yeah.
And she's been showing me those stuff too, which I'm grateful for. You know, those things I'm not used to in the Dallas area.
Totally.
So like when she's like, we'll get cardio in, we'll go on a bike ride. I'm like, a bike ride? Where are we
Oh
going?
yeah, we're gonna go on a bike. We're gonna go on a bike.
We're gonna hike. I'm like, hike? What? But
Not a lot of hiking in Dallas.
No.
But I get that cardio. I'd be like, oh, I'm tired. But
We are definitely
get it,
going
though.
hiking. Yeah. We're gonna try to go every weekend, I think.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So what's your favorite trail then? If your goal is hiking, I never remember trails, so
Well, okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but have you ever heard of the Great Northern?
Yeah, I've heard
It's
of
the
it.
worst hike that's ever happened, and I've done that 4 times now.
it's
No,
that's
for
your
real.
favorite.
I've done it but you know what? Every year I'm like, I'm never doing this again. I come down the mountain crying because
Oh, great. I'm never
I
doing
lost
it.
my
Look at her and look at me.
I lost my toenails the one
Oh
year.
my God.
Okay.
Like 2 people ditched out. I was covered in mosquito bites. My knees felt like they were gonna bust through my shins. It was so bad because it's 1,000 vertical feet per mile. And I say every year I'll never do it, but every year I'm like, I kind of like that one.
What
It just feels so good when you do it. You're like, I am a superhero.
are you wearing
real.
proper like footwear when you're hiking, or are you wearing
Yeah,
open-toed?
The first year I did it, I wore, they were hiking shoes, but they were sneakers.
Okay.
And I prefer hiking boots that
Yes.
have like ankle support. So I'm pretty sure I twisted my ankle like 20 times on that first hike. And then, like I said, coming down, because it's 1,000 vertical feet per mile, coming down, you are just slanted straight into the front of your shoes if you don't have that ankle support.
Yeah.
And my big toenails were gone all summer.
See-
it was so painful.
Normally, I see the girls are wearing, like Megan and Stephanie are wearing sandals like everywhere they go.
Oh,
They go do this stuff, and it's like, hey,
Chacos.
sandals are good. I get it. The Romans conquered the world in sandals, but
But blisters.
I went hiking. I wore tennis shoes.
you did wear tennis shoes that time. But last year you had a spider bite from sandals,
Yeah,
so
that's true.
oh my
Yeah.
a bad one.
I got bit by a black widow on my foot. And
Really?
Yeah.
I had an open wound for almost a year. I had to go to the hospital and get it like packed. And
You do not have to
For
worry
over
about
a
me.
year.
And we never used to have black widows up here in Northwest Montana, but they've moved here with migration.
Yes.
People bought them in boxes from
Well,
Dallas,
yeah,
Texas.
Why? I've only ever seen one, and I ran
Sorry, y'all.
so fast.
I just killed one actually in the reservoir this weekend.
Yeah.
They said the doctor told me that Western black widows made the migration with people in their moving vans and stuff over COVID.
Really?
And because we've had such dry heat the last 2 years, we don't normally have that. They said that a lot more stuff is living because of that.
Oh,
And so,
man.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So now we got that to
there's
worry
your
about.
science lesson for the day. Wear shoes when you're hiking.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Watch out for the black widow.
I ain't going nowhere. There's black widows.
Black widows, no way.
We're both scared of spiders.
Yeah.
Me too.
We have yet to find one in the house where we have to fight over who's going to kill it, but
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. No.
Oh, I
I'm
hate
done.
spiders. That's why
can't.
I love
She'll
living
make
in.
me do it. I know. She
Oh, I will.
But
You're taller,
but I'll be
too.
like,
You can
stay,
reach.
stay close by me. Just stay close.
And, yeah, I hate spiders, and I finally saw a spider in Brazil when I was there. I was like, oh, we were out at this like some acreage, like a 5-acre parcel, and they're like, yeah, let's make a fire, and I'm like, okay, and I'm like grabbing wood, and I throw it down, and I see it run out from underneath the bark, and that I was just carrying.
No.
And it's like
like a
and they're like, oh,
tarantula.
that's a small one. I'm like, oh, that's not
I
small.
would have
No.
dropped.
That's the
all
biggest
wood.
spider I've ever seen.
How big was it?
No.
I don't know, like that.
I would have dropped all the wood.
I mean,
Yeah,
but
no.
with like thick legs and everything, and they scurry.
Right, light that fire. Hurry it
Yeah,
up.
and then I'm looking in the fire pit, and it's chasing a smaller spider around, gonna kill it, and
What?
it's like,
I'm gone. I'm going to fly back home.
I feel bad for the smallest spider. I know there was
Yeah.
please.
I'm gone. I just told him about the ones in Australia, and he was like, no way. I'm like, yeah, Australia has the craziest
like-
stuff.
Well, that's
definitely-
why
Fighters
that's
are
why
like
Australia was created. It was a prison colony. That's
Yeah.
why they sent prisoners there, because it was so dangerous.
Oh, no,
You were
thank
sent
you.
there to die,
And
not
if you tried to swim away,
yeah.
the great white.
yeah. You couldn't swim away. You're stuck.
He was like, kangaroos are so cute. I was like, they choke you and kick you and like they break your neck.
Yeah.
I've
They
heard
do.
they
I know
dent
that.
everyone's cars if you don't have.
Really?
My cousin lived in Australia.
What
and
you gotta have? Kangaroo spray
Yeah.
or something? What you gotta do?
Yeah, literally.
Kangaroos.
Y'all got-
But
y'all
yeah,
got
they
bear
jump
spray
on
out here,
people's
so-
cars, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
And you know you don't spray that on you, right?
What,
It's not a
bear spray?
repellent. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
No bear spray on me.
I had to give him a little direction.
Yeah, it's just like aim, spray early. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, just shoot it. I'm like, no, use your bear spray first.
I'm like, oh.
It's gonna be more effective.
That or sprinting. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fast.
Well, he runs faster than you.
I've got a 10 millimeter. That's
Oh,
my
no.
bear
I'm,
spray.
don't worry, I'm taking off. I'm gonna turn around and look back.
I told him
I
he was
tried this weekend with a 9mm, and I forgot about the kickback.
She got injured shooting guns.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Got
It
pinched.
happens.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Got a good chunk of skin missing on my thumb. It's good.
Oh boy. Well, hey, it's been great having you.
Yeah.
yeah,
Thank
I
you so
appreciate
much
it.
for
Thank you.
doing this, you guys.
We'll tag all your Instagram stuff in
Yeah,
there, and
awesome.
we'll get it out there. We'd love to. I know it's going to be great to get as many kids signed up as possible.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, open
Yeah.
it up.
Kids, come
You
on.
can still sign up for the one-on-one also because
Okay.
that one's not like a specific timeline. That's just whenever their
Just
schedule
come
works.
get some
yeah.
work in. That's all I tell people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
I love it.
Awesome.
I appreciate y'all for having us on
Yeah,
the show.
no problem. Thank you.
Of course, yeah. Well, thank you very much, our viewers. If you would please share this, like, subscribe, help us out, expand our viewership, we'd really appreciate it.